Greetings. It's that time of year when everything is just hustle and bustle and go, go, go. And I know I have challenges with feeling like I'm just overwhelmed. And it reminded me of, as we enter into this season, it reminded me of a really special time in my life here a few years ago when I was working with a friend of mine that an intuitive healer and someone that does body work and just works with people to help move them through some issues. And one of the things that I had been dealing with for most of my life was this feeling of lack, this feeling that there was never enough. And it always just felt like when I thought about abundance, I struggled. So one of the things that I worked with, my friend Marilyn, was trying to get through this feeling of lack and this feeling that there wasn't enough. One of Marilyn's exercises for working through issues and just different things, she had all these great ways of approaching a problem from a different angle. And one of her favorite ones was, and because I'm an artist and very visual, was to work through things from a visualization perspective. So in my challenges of abundance and lack and that whole feeling of scarcity, she wanted me to draw a picture of what did abundance look like to me. And the only thing that I could come up with was I was looking at my hands and I was thinking that, abundance was, it just felt like it was something to hold in your hands. But my image kept coming to me that it was like I was trying to hold onto water, and I couldn't hold on to the water. It would just, I would have this handful of water and it would just seep through. And it was just the most awful feeling. And it felt terrible. And I just, and I looked at that and I looked at that and I looked at that. And I drew that, the hands with the water leaking through. And I sat with that for a while. And it was just the most awful thing, to sit there and to see, everything that I was trying to hold on to, that it just was seeping away. And it was just that overwhelming sense of lack and everything that I'd been dealing with for what felt like my whole life, that it was just this impossible situation. So there I was with this just dreadful feeling of lack and just feeling so awful that I couldn't hold on to my feelings of abundance. And I think it was after a short meditation or something, she would have me lay down and do breathing exercises and just center myself and to get to a quiet place. And I think that's when there I was, just bereft, because I couldn't hold on to anything, and it was just this horrible, horrible feeling. And I was sitting there watching all the water just seep through my hands. And then I looked up and I looked around, and I was in an ocean. To this day, it's just, obviously it has this huge impact on me. I looked up and I was in an ocean of abundance. I was surrounded, there was no lack. I was absolutely surrounded in this ocean of everything that I could ever hope for, and the fact that, and it was so silly because I would sit there and I could scoop my hands into that ocean, and all of that water that I thought was going away it was energy. It couldn't go away. You can't hold on to it. You can't hold on to energy. It has to be fluid. It has to move. And that was just, obviously, it still impacts me to this day, that you can't hold on to energy. You can't hold on to anything permanent, anything. It's energy. It flows. It has to flow. We are in this ocean of energy and this ocean of abundance, and it just has to move and it has to circulate. There is no lack. There is always enough. We are surrounded by it all the time, and that's something that I have that visual. I can carry that with me always. So remember, there is no lack. We are in an ocean of energy. We are surrounded by abundance always. It's always with us. It's the grace in the universe. It's the abundance of nature. It's the abundance of this beautiful planet and this beautiful place where we live. So that's my message. There is no lack. We live in an ocean of abundance, and it's just pure energy, and it's always with us and always will be. So take that with you. Blessings. I hope you can carry that with you through the rest of this holiday season and into the new year. And I do want to share one more thing, and I'll be right back. In anticipation of doing this video, I pulled a card from the Wild Offering Oracle deck by Tosha Silver, and of course it was abundance. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Perfect.